Beneath the surface of the Hudson River, a secret stirs, ancient and powerful, long forgotten by time but never gone. In a world where shifters and magic blend with the everyday, C.D. Gorri's River Dragon plunges readers into a story that thrums with passion, danger, and a legend reborn. This is not just a tale of love, but of destiny, primal instinct, and the undeniable pull of fated mates. With a heroine who refuses to bend and a dragon shifter who is more storm than man, the story grips you from the first page and refuses to let go. If you crave a romance that sizzles with heat and a world teeming with mystical energy, River Dragon offers the perfect escape. Ava Clarke never imagined that answering a job ad would change her life forever. She's strong, grounded, and determined to make her own way in the world. Ava isn't the kind of woman who depends on anyone, not since her parents died, leaving her to navigate life on her own. When she takes on the position of caretaker for an old boathouse on the Hudson River,
She thinks it's just another gig.
the rustic charm and quiet, waterside surroundings appeal to her sense of independence. But there's something strange about this place, something that stirs a haunting sense of familiarity deep within her soul. Little does she know, the property is more than just a fixer-upper, and its owner is far from ordinary. Enter Silas Rivers, an ancient dragon shifter hiding in plain sight. He is the River Dragon, protector of the Hudson, and a powerful being bound by secrets older than the stones on the riverbank. Silas is brooding, enigmatic, and has kept his distance from the human world for centuries. But when Ava shows up, something shifts. She awakens instincts in him that have been dormant for far too long. From the moment their eyes meet, Silas knows that Ava is not just another human. She is his mate, chosen by fate, bound by soul, and yet completely unaware of the storm she has just stepped into. Silas doesn't do well with emotions. He's been hardened by time, battles, and loss. Still, his dragon roars with possessiveness the instant Ava sets foot on his land. The connection between them is electric and undeniable, but with that bond comes risk. As the past resurfaces and ancient enemies rise, Silas is forced to confront a danger that threatens not only his life, but the life of the woman he is bound to protect. The peaceful existence he's carved out for himself is about to be shattered, and the cause is the woman whose touch makes him burn. Ava isn't prepared for the truth. When Silas's secrets start to unravel, she's thrust into a world she never knew existed, a world of shapeshifters, magic, and ancestral power. At first, the idea of dragons and mystical rivers seems impossible, but she can't deny what she sees with her own eyes. Silas shifts before her, revealing the massive, breathtaking creature that dwells beneath his human skin. He is beautiful, terrifying, and utterly hers. Yet with revelation comes fear. Can she truly trust a creature who has lived for centuries? When he says she is his mate, is it fate or a twisted game of destiny she doesn't understand? As the bond between them intensifies, Ava begins to feel the pull of her own buried power. There's something inside her, something that resonates with Silas's dragon nature. Her dreams are filled with visions of fire and water, of flight and flame. She starts to wonder if she is more than she seems. The river calls to her, just as it calls to him, and in its depths lie truths that could change everything she thought. She knew about her past and her future. The romance between Silas and Ava is scorching and soulful. They clash with fiery passion, challenge each other at every turn, and yet the love that grows between them is as inevitable as the tides. Ava is no damsel in distress. She's fierce, stubborn, and more than willing to go toe-to-toe with a 1,000-year-old dragon. Silas is powerful and protective, but also deeply wounded. Together they find strength in vulnerability and courage in love. Their chemistry is off the charts, but it's the emotional depth of their connection that makes their bond unforgettable. But danger is never far behind. As Silas and Ava try to navigate their growing love, old enemies resurface. A rival shifter clan has learned of Ava's existence and sees her as a threat to their plans. There are whispers of prophecy, of a mate born to a dragon who will awaken powers long buried in the earth and sea. Ava becomes a target, and Silas is forced to fight not just for her love, but for her life. The river that has always protected him becomes a battleground, and he must unleash the full fury of his dragon to keep her safe. Their fight is not just physical, it's spiritual, emotional and cosmic in scope. Silas must reckon with his past, with the guilt and sorrow he has buried for generations. Ava must decide if she is willing to embrace a destiny that demands sacrifice. Together, they face trials that test the limits of their bond, battling forces both human and supernatural. Each step brings them closer to a truth that could set them free or destroy everything they have come to cherish. The climax of River Dragon is a whirlwind of fire and water, love and rage. Ava's awakening power reveals itself in a breathtaking display, and Silas unleashes his true form in a battle that shakes the very banks of the Hudson. The enemy is ruthless and cunning, but so is their love. In a moment of raw vulnerability, Ava chooses Silas not because she has to, but because she wants to. She accepts him, all of him, dragon and man, and in doing so, she unlocks a power that could change the balance between shifters and the world they hide from. C.D. Gorri weaves a story that is as enchanting as it is thrilling. The pacing keeps you riveted, the romance is intense, and the world-building is rich with mythical undercurrents. The Hudson River becomes a character in its own right, mysterious, ancient, and alive with magic. River Dragon stands out not just as a paranormal romance, but as a tale of self-discovery, of love that defies logic and time, and of a heroine who rises to meet a fate she never asked for but embraces with fearless grace. From their first fiery kiss to the final clash of claws and scales, Silas and Ava's story is one that stays with you long after the last word. Their journey is full of heat and heart, of sacrifice and triumph. River Dragon delivers everything you want in a shifter romance, an alpha dragon with a tortured soul, a brave heroine who finds her strength, steamy scenes that smolder, and a plot that keeps you breathless. It's a romance that dares to dive deep and soar high, leaving readers spellbound in its wake. If you're looking for a story that pulses with primal energy, with lovers fated yet full of fight, with a world where magic bubbles beneath the mundane, River Dragon is your next must-listen audiobook. Let the river pull you under. Let the dragon take flight, because once you meet Silas and Ava, there's no going back. Their love is a force of nature, and you'll be swept away.